those claps, guys. I love when I get the claps, especially when I get it from strangers. All right. I made sure before I came to the golden toilet that I ate a goose, just so I could lay something in there that matched that golden toilet. And my name is Leland. I know that's a rare name for someone like me. And I hate telling white men my name, because every time I tell a white man my name, I get the same response, which is, well, that's an awkward name for someone like you. And because of that, I really did research on my name. And my name, Leland, if y'all don't know, I'm gonna tell y'all, means dumbass comedian in Spanish and sexy chocolate midget in Mongolian. Before I get into my act, I wanna let y'all know some things. I got a tendency to say some very offensive things. And if anybody in here gets offended by it, even just a little bit, then y'all can catch me outside. Not literally, try to. I'm fast as a rabbit and small like a turd. And I got no problem running from my problems. You can ask my children about that one. I want to give y'all some impressions, because I like doing impressions from time to time. I want to give y'all impressions of two people that made things like this possible for people like me. And that is going to be impressions of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. But at a strip club. I have a dream that these sexy young females in neon green G-strings will come and unite their pussy lips with my mustache. Listen here, my brother Martin. In order for us to set these ladies free, titty by titty, nipple by nipple, lingerie by lingerie, we must set the emancipation of the proclamation of this administration to show these young, sexy, fine ladies that we ain't land on Plymouth Rock, but tonight they gonna land on this hard cock. Now bring that ass on over here, Rosa, so I can park it in the back of your bus. I like doing stand-up comedy. I love doing stand-up comedy. I've been doing this shit for 6 years. 6 years, man. But it hasn't always been my dream to be a stand-up comedian, especially as a young kid. I had all types of dreams. Y'all remember when we was kids, we used to have these crazy dreams, like being a fireman or an astronaut or a doctor. Or for me, it was to become the world's greatest cocaine dealer. Until I seen the end of Scarface, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go do ballet instead. Nope, cocaine ain't worth it. I'd rather die on my toes, not from the white snow. But I had this one dream. One dream I had to tell my mom about. And it was one day become the most popular porn star ever. That's right. I'm gonna tell y'all how I discovered this dream. I was playing kickball with my friends inside my backyard. One of them kicked the ball over the fence. I yelled out, I got it! I jumped the fence. I ran into some bushes. And beside the ball was a shoebox that had the sound of angels coming from it. Ah. So I went to the shoebox, I opened it up, and you wouldn't believe what was in there. Disco-themed porn magazines. I remember my favorite one was called Hairy Bushes and Disco Balls. So I left the ball, picked up the shoebox, jumped over the fence, seen my friends, yelled at them, I'll see y'all later, and ran in the house to start my research. Next week, my mom came home early from work, and she startled me because I was still doing research. So I quickly stashed my shoebox full of disco-themed porn magazines, my tissue, and my cocoa butter underneath my bed, and I ran in the kitchen. I said, Ma, 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 Ma. She said, boy, whatever you been learning in ballet class, you better cut that shit out. I said, Ma, I finally discovered what I want to be when I grow up. She looked at me and said, well, it better not be nothing like your bitch-ass daddy, because your bitch-ass daddy can't keep his dick in his pants. Looked back at her like, maybe. And I knew after hearing that statement, I just couldn't come out and tell her I wanted to be a porn star. So I had to get her soft and ready for it. So I hit her with a little joke. Ma, when I grow up, I want to be the first black president of the United States. She got happy, started clapping my hands. About goddamn time you got real dreams, boy. That's when I knew it was time to hit her with it. I looked at her and said, psych! I really want to be a porn star. But not just any kind of porn star. I want to be a disco-themed porn star that goes by the name of Sperm Jizz Jackson. Sperm Jizz Jackson, a disco ding-a-ling porn star. I wrote his first scene, Ma. It goes just like this. Sperm Jizz Jackson walks into the building doing Sperm Jizz Jackson walk. Ow! And then he gets to this door where he knocked 3 times. Because there's a woman on the other side of the door wearing sexy lingerie. And he says on the other side of the door, hey, look at here, little mama. You better open up this goddamn door so Sperm Jizz Jackson can lay the smack down on that Poo-90. And she says back to him, nah, Sperm Jizz Jackson, the last time I gave you some of this good coochie, you left and broke my heart. Sperm Jizz Jackson says, you got 3 seconds to open this door. You know what? Fuck it. Boom! Kicks down the door, rushes in the room. She pulls off her lingerie. Sperm Jizz Jackson bends her over and penetrates. And after my mom heard that, I don't know what came over her, but a belt magically appeared in my hands. And she proceeded to beat every single ounce of Sperm Jizz Jackson out of me. That doesn't sound right. She beat the Sperm Jizz Jackson out of me, but she didn't beat the dream. My name's Leland. Have a good night.
What is the weirdest place you've ever performed comedy?
Where is it? I feel like every place I perform is weird, but it had to be in the basement of a bar in Rhode Island. It was an open mic. I can't remember. Well, it was Providence, Rhode Island, actually. And yeah, it was dusty, dingy, dirty, dark. The brightest place in the whole basement was the stage, but everything else was just like, ew. It felt damp down there, but it was tons of comics, and we all just made it fun. You know what I mean? Even though it felt like we was in a dungeon in sort of a sense, but